Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Nugpot Plays. My name is Nugpot, and today we're looking at Foundation, which is brought to us by the fine folks at Polymorph Games. This is the game the devs are calling an organic city builder, which means it's gridless and encourages more natural development of the layout. You'll see what I'm meaning as we get going. It's been in early access for a while now, but recently there's been a fairly large update, so it's worth just hopping straight in and seeing what's going on with it. So you've got, as I say, still in early access. The devs want to have options for lots of mods in the future. I think there's actually a couple you can find on the Steam list right now, or in the workshop, but we'll skip over the mods for now. We'll go straight into it, so you can pick how you want your sort of area to be. You've got hills, coastal, fluvial, mountains, and valley. I always kind of like the valley. Valley or hills, but valley's kind of nice. They're always a little bit different every time you load it up, so obviously if it's a valley, you've got a nice sort of space in the middle, usually some streams and lakes and rivers and whatnot running through it. So let's get right into it. So last couple times I played, it didn't give you much in terms of this at all, so it's kind of nice to see a little bit of an introduction. So we don't need really any of that. We can just hop straight into it. See if I can figure out how to do it. So first we need to pick a spot to begin our village. So we can start up there. That might be nice. So we've got a bit there, and then we're not too far. We've probably a couple of turns to get down. That might be better, actually, because then we're right on the water, which means we can expand this way, maybe build a castle or something up there, or we've got up here to build the castle. So this will give us lots of growing space, because we've got all this to grow into, and then you've got your fishing. You get a little bridge across this, so I think we'll probably go straight in there. There you go. So we've got that. So the first thing we need to build is how do I do this again? See, I already can't remember what I'm doing. A village center. There we go. Let's pick a village center. So this will be sort of where everyone congregates. It's the center of the village. Go figure. So we'll drop that right about there. That's fine. There's our people. Excellent. So we need to make a lumber camp. So if we drop a lumber camp, so the red will be sort of the search area for their lumberinging. So I got to build it within my zone, but if I drop it, let's say right in there, then we can. Do we need to add builders? No, that's fine. So if I go into my development zones, I've got an extraction setting, so I can choose and say I want everything in this zone to be taken down. I want this to be extracted, so it can be farmed, it can be mined, so they will work within these zone limits. They won't go out here to get any of this stuff, which, I mean, really, realistically, we can take all this. We don't need any of that. So we'll get all that done. Scoot. There we go. So do that, which means they will harvest everything in there, which is perfect. And then we need, so assign a new builder. So how do we assign new builders? I don't remember how to do this. I need to, you're waiting for a builder. So you become, I don't remember this is how it worked before, but Antoine is going to be a lumberer. So that's Antoine, and why don't you become a woodcutter? Wait, did I make Antoine a woodcutter? No, I made Antoine a builder. So let's make William also a woodcutter, because we're going to need more wood. Perfect, so we've got a new builder. Let's make you a builder as well, because why not? Perfect, so then we need to make some kind of house, don't we? Anything new in there? No, that's fine. So let's throw... Oh, no, they'll make their own houses. So as we develop the land and we sort of set up our village, they'll figure out where they want to... They'll figure out what paths they're taking. So you can see them already starting to tread through the grass here. So that's going to be a regular path. The more they walk along it, kind of like a deer path, it'll wear out the grass. They'll just be faster to go along it. So then this will be a regular route they take. So this is where that sort of organic design comes in. They'll choose that path and they'll walk along it, which means they'll start to build houses and little things all around that. You get to build most of the things, but they will choose a couple odds and ends that they'll build on their own. So let's put a berry right here, but let's turn it like so. So we'll drop that there. You there, John, why don't you hunt berries? You could be a forager. And Florence can be a forager as well. Excellent. So they'll walk out there. We've got Antoine the builder. What do we have? We've got a forager. We've got unemployed, and a builder. Cool. That's fine. So we need what? Produce? Produce or produce? I think we need to produce berries, not produce berries. So while they're doing that, let's get, we'll need a well eventually, but we'll let them build up a couple things first. So you guys get some of that jazz. Let's make a sawmill. Maybe, because we'll need one of these in the not too distant future. So we'll throw one, I don't know, maybe how about right here so that it's close to everything. So have a little wood area there. Then we've got your village center. So you guys are just milling about waiting for something to happen. What, you're waiting for a builder. That's fine. Don't we have a builder here? Is she, oh, she even looks like she picks berries. Excellent. Oh, there you go. Well, you're a builder. Go build. What are we missing here? Or do we need materials to go build it? Or have you chosen to build this first? Whoa, right in there. Nope. There you go. Bit slow on the uptake, but that's fine. So a market. What do we have? Decorative fence. So we've got what? Walls, territory, budget, trade. Our warning window. All is good. Severity is high. I don't know what severity is, but it's high, which is good news. Got a bit of gold, and we don't really have any research points. That's fine. So we've completed our gathering hut, which means you guys can scoot in there. So we'll assign somebody else. So 2 or 3 foragers. In here we've got lots of wood coming along. And you're building that. There we go. So we are producing berries now, which is good. Maybe we should get another builder. Let's throw another builder in there. We can make a, yeah, you be a builder, because it never hurts to have an extra builder, does it? We can get rid of them as we need. There we go. Quest completed. So these are our sort of research points. So as we do things throughout the game, we get more of these research points. So they're like influence. What do we have? Yeah, influence and splendor. And then you spend them to unlock various things. You can unlock your keep, you build a little castle, you've got your church, jazz, and just sort of typical house things. So build a granary. Assign a new transporter. So a granary, where are we? Up here. So granary will allow us to gather up materials. So we will drop a, oh, that's a new granary. Oh, that looks better. It's nice. I like the style. And that'll be the entrance there. So why don't we just drop it right there? And it's right in the center of our town, so it's accessible to everyone. Ooh, somebody decided to join our village. That's good news. Always need more peeps. Thank you. So we've got her. Cool. Oh god, she's got a long way to go. So she's making a road. So you can see everywhere they walk creates this road, which is, again, part of that organic. Oh, that's quite the... She's going to have to walk all the way around here. All the way down here and then through. That's fine. So we've got our people here, and then as they build and produce, they will sort of unlock more space to get some more of these sort of hex grids. So, I mean, we could basically select any of the ones that are nearest to us. So we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. There we go. So we're starting to build things along here. What do we got? So you're still building. We've got a little stone mine. Should we throw stone cutters in there? We'll get ahead of the game here. We'll drop you in there. This will be like our little industrial section. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, what are we doing? No, we don't need that. So we'll just, how do we speed this up? There we go. So speed that up a bit. Work a little bit faster. You guys are still not doing anything, so why do we not have woodcutters doing anything? Yeah, you're kind of doing something. It's fine. So we need to build a granary, which is coming along. We'll need a transporter, so we'll probably just... Do we need... Yeah, you probably don't need to be a builder, do you? Why don't we set you up as a transporter? And then we can assign this. So we've got lots there. That's still being built. We're making a stone cutting thing. I mean, maybe we've got... Do we need that many wood guys? So let's drop... John and Jacob, you'll all be woodworkers. So you don't need to do that anymore. In fact, why don't you hop in there? John and Jacob. William, you will move from there to the stone cutters. It's very pretty. Like the tilt shift focus sort of thing is nice. And they're a handsome looking people. they're a good looking group. And I like when you can scoot right down into a game like this too, so you can see everything. It's like you're walking around. All right. So we are just waiting for this to be finished, right? So we just need a bit of stone. Let's get another stone cutter. Oop, no, 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 no! Undo that. Ah, shit. Whatever. So we'll throw you guys back in there. We go. So they're back in there. We'll get some stone cutters built in there. Get a granary built. Ooh, 2 more people. I feel like people come a lot faster now. Has she made it yet? Can we see the path she took? So these guys are up here. There you go. So they're scooting along there. Can we see the path, or has it started to grow back in? Might be growing back in. Whoa. Okay. So let's go back to Yield House. Are you guys building any houses yet? No. You still got a little work to do. Alright. So, how are we coming along here? We've got still not any stone. Do we need a stone? We might need stone cutter. Stone cutter camp. No, we don't need any of that. So they'll do everything for us. So we've got everything we can make. Stonemason hut. Yeah, we don't need that yet. Do we need anything here? No, don't think so. So we're basically just waiting for these guys to cut some stone for us. Why don't we assign some more here? Just because. Oh, we don't have anyone. It's fine. What do we have? Anything that's... No, that's fine. Well, you guys just keep on trucking as is. We've got our foragers foraging stuff. Can we prioritize this as being important? Dope. So we got that done. We'll assign Carl as a carpenter, and Carl and Emily. There we go. Carl and Emily are in there. We are... There we go. So we've got some stone coming along now. Do we have anyone? Maybe we can drop... Carl, you don't need to do this, do you? You can go in here. There we go. So Carl and Virginia will now be our stone cutters, which will work on building this a little bit faster. There we go. Builds up nicely, too. Like, piece by piece. You can see it as it's building, which is really nice to see. Rather than just rising out of the ground like you're summiting a building out of nothingness from the deep. There you go. So there's your roads coming along, which means they'll be just follow that path the whole time. Is that still there? Still coming. That's fine. Oh, 2 more people. Yeah, look at the size. Like, we are growing quickly. I don't remember growing this fast before, so I think they might have beefed that up, which is nice. There we go. So then we need to select berries, which put that in here. Do we have anything else to store? No, we don't. That's fine. So now we need to expand. So we need a well. A well will allow us to provide water for people. So let's drop a well. I'd like to drop the well right there, but we won't. So we'll drop the well. How about right there? Can we drop it right beside the town center? Like, does this... That's just Does the village center actually do anything? Yeah, we're going to put the well right beside it so that it's kind of, so everything's in the center there. There you go. So we'll put that there. A lot water. Do we need any more? Don't think so. Plenty of stuff there. So raw food, luxuries, you're fine. We've got storage here. We could add another one. Nope, we can't because they're not in town yet. So we'll build a well, then we're going to need a market, which is our monuments? Yes. So the market, this is where you get into the design stage of things. So we'll need, like a food stall for the market. So we'll put our market here. So it'll be sort of in the center of the town. Surrounding this. So we've got a food stall, and we'll throw a goods stall in there too. Just like that. We'll put a tent. One tent there. We put a green tent for this. And do they need anything? We could throw, I don't know, some barrels, because barrels make it look better. Let's throw some barrels there. I mean, we could even put a bench by the water. There you go. We can put a fence. Do we need to fence it? No, we don't need a fence right now. We can put a goods sign. This was the goods, wasn't it? I think this was the goods. Put a goods here. That way everybody knows this is where you buy goods. And then we'll put a food sign here so that everyone knows you buy food here. Anything else to throw there? I don't think so. A couple more barrels. Let's put some barrels here just for aesthetic reasons. There you go. So then we start that. So everything we add in here obviously needs a bit more stuff. So we need 40 wood, which we have plenty of. We've got... do we have any cloth? I don't know if we've actually got any cloth. It's fine. We'll figure it out. They'll build it piece by piece. If they need to get some more cloth from somewhere else, they can. We can buy it from passerbys as need be as well. So we need to sell resources in the market, which means we'll need to make somebody to work at the market. But we've at least got some berries we can sell now. I don't think we need anyone else there, do we? Nobody started building houses, have they? No. Are we running out of wood? No, we've got an absolute shit ton of wood still. Shit ton, of course, being the technical term for that amount. Just hacking away. Well done, Ulf. What's your name? Is that Anton? Come back here. What's your name? Well, that's Jacob, Jakob, Walkob. So everyone's hanging around the water. That's good to know. You're still building. That's fine. Do we have... We don't have any cloth. Can we... That's fine. Can we make anything to get cloth? I don't think we have the materials. No. No, we're going to need serfs for that. So why don't we... We could probably edit this. Nah, we'll just let it keep going. That's fine. That's fine. Just keep going. We can build some walls. Walls have not been unlocked. Territory. So we could buy this if we had the gold. I think it gives us a free expansion at some point here, which we'll deal with when we get to that point. So we don't need forbidden land. We can We can remove this since we're not extracting it anymore. Well, we can maybe... no. This one here. So we can take this out since... Nope, we'll keep you. Keep that. So then this means as long as... I believe as long as this isn't marked as expansion or extraction area, they can start to build houses in here. Once they decide they want houses. So a couple more people. God damn, we got lots of people, eh? It's excellent. So our market's done. Oh, we must have had enough cloth. So that means we at least had cloth set somewhere. So we can... You get out of here. So we can add a... Is this done? Start construction. No, it's done, isn't it? Yes. What, Right? This is finished, isn't it? Yeah, it's all done. Okay, so then we can take you, for instance. Yes, I know. We're done. General. There we go. So let's assign a worker here. So we can sell some berries. Parts. No, parts. Assign a worker to sell that. And we'll assign one to this part of the market, though I'm not sure why I'd bother with it. So now we have... There you go. So Agnes is now working in her stall. Kingdom recognizes your effort. Oh, I am but a humble servant. So we've got some... What do we have here? So we still need some serfs. 3 villagers lack space for housing. That's fine. Unlock the warehouse from your labor estate panel. Which is my labor estate? Is this labor? Labor estate. So we've got a warehouse. Let's unlock the warehouse. We can't... Can we? Locked. We need more serfs. It's fine. Where do we... There we go. So now we got residential. So now we can build residential, which means I want to say any of this land is fine. Maybe not down by the water yet. No waterfront estate. Any of this land is fine to build houses. There you go. So you can see them starting to build their houses. They've decided, yes, this is fine. People don't really want to live there because it's a bit too loud. So anywhere along here, you are more than welcome to build houses. Oops. So build to your heart's content. And they will start building houses wherever they think is appropriate. So whatever is on the right path, if it's not too far from sort of spaces that they don't want them to be in. So we need some more serfs. So we need a bit more splendor. Okay. I had a nickel for every time I said that. There you go. So there's some beautiful houses. So we've got Rose and Henry, Edward and Carl. So they're shacking up together. We've got... That's fine. Now, is there anyone who is... Do I have an unemployment? So I've got, what, 16 serfs? There we go. So, warehouse. Success. We've got a warehouse. We'll get a church later, I guess. So once the church people are happy with me. So we've got a warehouse, which means we can build a warehouse, which should allow us to do something. Oh, look at all these things. Warehouse. So warehouse for trading resource goods. So we could put a warehouse maybe over here. Yeah, we'll throw a warehouse in there. Makes sense. Why not? It's close to everything else. They can get the details they need, all the jazz. And let us sell stuff. Can we? We can't sell anything there. That's fine. Not yet, at least. So we still need space. We really need to expand. We need to increase the size of our place. So we need to unlock a trade route. Let's unlock a trade route too. So we can unlock this for 20 planks. So they are allied with what? The labor force? That's fine. So they'll sell all this jazz and they'll buy berries and they will buy planks. Cool. So we'll unlock that for 20 planks, which means people will now come through to trade with us, I think. And as long as we've got a warehouse built, as long as we have a warehouse built, then we can start selling stuff at our market stall, right? See here in a minute. So that'll let us set everything up with this, so that's fine. So if we throw in, let's say, some planks, and we will sell... So what do we will accept these, so that's fine. So then we will sell... Nope, maybe not. Oh, that sells them to the villagers, right. Okay, well, we don't need you in there, do we? Because you're not actually doing anything. So we'll sell those, and we will sell... Didn't he want something else? He wanted something else, too, I'm sure of it. Planks. Oh, he wanted berries, which are already in here, so that's fine. So we're selling berries, I think. There's a couple more people. That's what we like to see. And our gold is increasing, which is nice. So we're getting a bit more stuff. So we need to assign tools to the warehouse. Right, so we need to assign tools to the warehouse so that people, we can buy them, right? So we'll set tools. And then once we go to the trade panel, yes. Then we can choose trading resources, and we can say that we want to. So we can actually sell some of these too, can't we? So we can sell, wait, if I go this way, so we can sell, I don't know, what, 4 of them? Is that what we're saying? Sell the above value. Sell all above the value. I think that's right. So then we want to buy. So we want to have at least, what, 10? We want to have at least, well, let's say 20. We want to have at least 20 tools in our warehouse at all times. So we'll always have those. We'll always sell. How many planks do we have here? So we've got... I don't think we have any planks. Is there anyone working at this? So we'll throw another one in there, because it's good to have a couple more. Yeah, we'll have more of these, if we're going to sell them especially. Do we have enough woodworking bronies? Yes, we do. Do we need... Oh, we need people in there, that's why. So throw a couple transporters in there. We could potentially put another transporter in there. Do we have any more for foragers? No, we don't. That's fine. But we got enough stuff, don't we? That's fine. Let's raise your villager status to commoner. So we need to bring some commoners in. I think that just happens organically. We should... Let's focus on chopping down this stuff. So ignore this. Ignore this. And instead, chop these trees down so we can get a bit more space for housing. Can we put... Let's put some residential in here. That's fine. So we'll chop down some space. We'll put some more houses. There you go. They're already building houses. Perfect. Is that 2 houses? I think it is. Excellent. So another person joined our village. They could really do with some expansion here, as we are plumb out of space. So let's get a wooden keep. Perfect. So the wooden keep's now available. I'm not going to build it, but at least we know we have it, so we shall allow you to establish an outpost on your territory. As such, you will be able to participate in military campaigns for your liege. Do not forget that this is a privilege. I will comply to his royal efforts. Comply to his royal request. So I have a quest to build a wooden keep, which I will do in the not-too-distant future. I don't think I have to do it immediately, though. Maybe I do. I don't know. An envoy. There you go. I haven't seen this yet. My lord, we need to choose who we want to help. I want to help the people. I would rather help the people. But we should probably help the clergy. Doesn't really matter. Let's help the clergy. Away with you. So we need to deliver this. So we could click. Oh yeah, we've got lots of berries, right? How many? We got 120 berries. So we could just throw this right in there. Kabam. There you go. So we got 200 gold, which is excellent because we need some gold. Looks like we're running out. And then we got, more importantly, we have clergy happiness. So we can start building a church fairly shortly. We just need splendor? I don't know where to get the splendor. I need church splendor. Whatever. I don't know what that means. So we're still increasing you guys here. So let's add some more residential space. Let's just, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do all this. We'll say all this, so as soon as it's available, build your houses in there as you please. Does not bother me one iota. This is not great for housing. We'll cut that down from housing. So we've got a house built. So so if we go in here and we throw... Oh, we can do some decorative stuff. Oh, we can build a church already. Maybe we should build a church. So a church... We haven't got a lot of space for a church. We put the church right... Put the church right there, I think. We'll make a church right there. There, or... No, right here. That's a good place for a church, right? There. Or I suppose we could put it... There's space there, though. That might be a good space for a house, right? Yeah, I feel like no one's going to build a house over here. So let's put our church there. Then we need a door. So we go with this door. Or what doors do we have? We've got just a small door, or we've got, ooh, like a side door. Let's put that, let's go with that one there. What do we got? Small tower. Do we need, so we could probably throw some towers in there. What kind of towers do we have? Small tower, wooden cross. Ooh, wooden cross, yeah, we'll definitely have to throw that on there. So you've got a small extension. So we could throw an extension on there somewhere, right? Or spin you around, put you like so. That seems appropriate. That's very churchy. What's the other extension? Oh, it's a full, a lean-to. Yeah, we don't need that. But we do need a tower. We need a tower on the back of the church. Can we raise or lower it? How do we... left click, right click. Drag the arrows. Oh. Oh-ho! Oh-ho-ho! God, we could make... Oh my god, look at how big we could make these. How big can it go? Oh, it could be the biggest church ever. It's a bit much though, isn't it? Let's make this tower a little bit taller, just to let people know that this is my church. for the glory of God. Wooden cross up on top. Do we make it big? Can we make it bigger? No. Let's, there we go. So there's our wooden church. Can we unrotate you a little bit? How do we, let's just make you a little straighter. There we go. Oop, shit. Oh, shit. All right, let's rotate you so that you're yeah, maybe not. That's fine. There, done. So, start this. There's no upfront cost. We're going to need a lot of stone for this, which is fine. Anything for the glory of God. So we've unlocked a new tier of unlockables, which is good news. Do we need to, yeah, eventually. What do we have? So, we've got lots of stuff there. That's fine. So we've got reforestation. That's what we want to see. So we need to put some more forest in here. So this will let us plant more forest to cut more forest down. So we can plant some forest around that. Well, that's fine. So we'll build a wooden keep. All right, we got our church underway. We've got more people coming in. They're starting to build stuff around here. We need more builders, but we will do that in the future. For now, I think that's as good a spot as any to call today. This has been Foundation, so it seems like your type of game. I highly recommend you check it out. You can get it early access on Steam right now. It is, I think it's a terrific game. I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. As always, thanks for taking the time to click on this video. My name is Nugpot, and my goal is to filter out the bug-riddled messes, terrible ports, and downright boring slogs to bring you indie games and new releases that are well worth your hard-earned time and money. So if you like this video, leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, we'll see you later. Take care.